Welcome to the Grief City podcast. I'm Nuella, and this is another episode of Griefy Tips, because a little support can go a long way.
Welcome to Grief City.
Here is today's Griefy tip. If you choose to celebrate this season, gather with people who honor your grief and let yourself be held in that space. I think this is so important for grievers during the holiday season. And in some of these griefy tips, I've talked about boundaries and yes, make your boundaries for this season, but don't be so rigid that you're closing off the blessings and the gifts of this time of year in your life. Allowing your heart to stay soft and open to unexpected surprises and joys and love and laughter. But when it comes to boundaries, I actually think this is a very important thing to be strict about, because it's a given that you're going to miss your loved one a little extra on Christmas Day, probably, or whatever holidays you're celebrating in this season. It's a given that you're going to just feel that ache a little bit more, because most likely you're used to spending this day with them. And so when they're gone, it's just so hard. It's such a big gap and void in your life on these significant dates. So, it's going to be a given that you'll miss them, and you should feel the freedom to talk about them on that day. You should feel the freedom to share stories about them. And you should also feel the freedom to cry if you need to cry, or just talk it out with someone if you need to talk it out. You should feel the freedom to grieve and honor your grief on these significant days that your loved one was such a huge part of in your life. And I think it is so important to have that kind of boundary in place, where when you gather, you are gathering with people that honor your grief. And I understand maybe, family dynamics can be so complicated. I get it. And I understand that maybe not every single person in the room that day is going to be the most honoring of you and your grief, but at least make sure you have one person wherever you're going that just honors you and honors your grief. And hopefully, if it's your family and they are also missing the loved one that you have lost as well, I hope that they're making space for the grief that they're feeling too, and making space for everyone's grief. But I think this is so important, because we are tender and vulnerable on these days. The holidays are already a little bit tough. And I think to set yourself up for more success, gather with people that honor your grief. You deserve that. You really do.